So we've used a rule and a table to make a rule to make a graph and a table to make a graph to figure out when these two lines cross, which is after how many years the bunny and the cat have the same weight. Another way we can do that is to solve algebraically. So we take the equations that we wrote, the rules that we wrote for each of these animals. This represents the weight of the bunny, where it started at 5 pounds and gains 3 pounds per year. And this represents the weight of the cat, where it started at 19 pounds and adds 1 pound per year. So if I want to know when those are equal, I set them equal to each other. One way we know how to do that is, one way we know how to solve once we've done that is with algebra tiles. So this is from an earlier chapter, but basically what we're trying to figure out is what value can I put in for x so that these two expressions are equal. So there's a tool already set up for you. So again, take a second. I need to switch screens. So here you have algebra tiles you can use on a computer. So this represents 3x plus 5 and x plus 19. So if you remember algebra tiles, what you can do, one of the rules is you can move a tile across the equal sign, but if you do that, you need to change it to the negative. You need to flip it. So to flip it, you just click. And then once you have a positive and a negative of the same value, they essentially equal 0. So you can remove those from the board. So what we've done here is subtracted x from both sides. So I'm left with no x's on this side and 2 x's on this side. I would do the same thing with the ones, and I would remember to switch them all to negatives when I went across the equal sign. And what I'm doing here is I am subtracting 5 from both sides. So I removed 5 from the left-hand side, and I'm subtracting 5 from the right-hand side. So again, I pair these up, one of each, a positive and a negative, makes a 0, so I can remove them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm left with 2 x's here and 14 here. So the next step would be, if I want to know only one x, I would need to divide this in half so that I would see that x equals whatever this divided by 2 would be. Pretty neat tool that you can use.